Excuse me, you guys. Welcome back to Energy. We are back with another banger. Period. 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 I can't stop saying that word. Because everything, I feel like everything is a sentence. If it's not a question, it's a profound or a sound statement. Period. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, welcome to Energy. Um, yeah, this gonna be another general read. Okay. I really been enjoying these generals. I have been enjoying the general readings. I really like that because what that means is my phone is not getting blown up so much by energy. Um, it's less and less of energy that probably is specifically related to me or on the subject of. Okay, like I like it because I feel as if I'm not really resonating so much with a lot of the karmic energy, which puts me in a very happy temperament. So that means I'm open and available to pretty much read anything. So, nothing is too touchy or nothing is too triggering. Okay, so I love that because I get to just kind of really feel free in my readings, and that's when I have the most fun. And when I have the most fun, I feel like you guys get the most from me. So, all right, y'all. That's enough yapping. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. S.O.S. distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. And I was hearing, it's my window and I can't stand the rain. And this could be coming from a divine masculine. It's toxic masculinity in reverse. This could be someone that has felt like they could be feeling like the best version of themselves currently. Like the actions that they're taking, what they're doing, it's just very sound judgment, sound of mind, and it may really fulfill what their authenticity is, but they feel as if people are not happy with this. So they feel like they're getting a lot of smoke or they're getting a lot of aggression towards them, for just like, oh shoot, sorry y'all, for being real, Okay, hold on. Literally part of that deck flew over here on the windowsill. And it's, okay, it's two cards. It's the one that I showed you. Excuse me. S.O.S. But the other one is squad. Reconciliation, soul tribe, and close friends. So I feel like this person is under stress or under fire by people that they just like reunited with. They just got back close to. Or these are supposed to be people that are close friends to them. So they would be expecting acceptance and likely even expecting like a warm welcome, or for people to be happy that they're back around or something like that. But that's not really what they're getting. Okay, you could be a water sign, or this person could be a water sign here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also hearing Libra, Gemini possibly, or an Aquarius. Okay, let's keep going. We have detective, snooping, digging for dirt, and accusations. All right. So someone was expecting a warm welcoming. Someone was expecting for, I don't know. It's supposed to be good feelings, or at least it should be mutual. These could be people that they expect support from, or these are people who tend to be supportive. This could even be people that they support or are supportive to. So not really understanding what the issue is, not really understanding what the problem is. But I also feel as if they feel like they're being so heavily scrutinized that they don't even want to look at it. They don't even want to tap into it or go into it. But this person would like some kind of clarity here, or they're looking for clarity. So this could be you, because we have spilling the beans in reverse. So this could be accusations against you that you know nothing about. People snooping and looking at things that, you know, really you don't know what the fuck they're looking for. For some of you, it has to do with your finances, but they don't have evidence of this. This is someone who may feel that you stole something from them, or they may feel that you are benefiting in some way. Like I said, if it's people that you used to support, they could feel as if you have the money to support them better financially than you actually are. And so they're like digging to see, you know, is this like a balanced vision that they have, or is this like real information that they've heard? Is this really what's going on with you? But they're digging, they're looking, they're accusing, but we have receipts in reverse. They're not finding it. And what's funny too is that you're not guarded. The brick wall is in reverse, so you're open. You know, if this was their business, I'm getting, look, good vibes, present in the moment. You could literally be chilling with these individuals. So it's kind of like, if you're looking to see something or you're looking to find something, you could just ask me. This person seems open. I was saying, especially Cancer or excuse me, a Cancer or a Scorpio with the today card is usually like the King of Cups card. So if this is you particularly, I'm getting like, yeah, I feel like this is the divine masculine. So it could be a Scorpio, King of Cups vibes, but Cancer is also prominent in this energy. But like, you're open. You know, you may not be overly emotionally attached, but that's because of the smoke that you're getting. Like, you know, smoke and mirrors, you just can see that people are on a different timeline. They're in a different temperament. The vibes are different than the vibes you have. You could have good vibes. You could be feeling good. It could be a great day, but the people that you're connecting with, it don't seem like they're seeing you the same way, or they're in the same vibe that you are, or they're not feeling that way about themselves, or possibly their finances, because it seems like it got something to do with money. But whatever the issue is, they're looking everywhere except for talking to you, and it seems like you're open and available for these conversations. All right, let's see if we can figure what this is. Let's keep smiling. Let's keep dancing. Let's get, excuse me, happy. That song was just playing. Oh yeah, see, we have insecurity. See, these are things that are being hidden here. There's a King of Swords. This is that Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius with the King of Swords. Someone wants fairness, balance, justice. They want someone to be honest about something here. So they're distressed because they want someone to be open and honest about something. But then we have the Moon. This is someone who has hidden things from you or done things behind your back. I'm getting like this person has not really been very honest with you. So they want this honesty and clarity from you, but this is not what they've offered to you. It is what they're capable of. It's the King of Swords in the upright. So they could be looking for maybe transparency. But the Moon is about darkness. It's about secrets. It's about keeping things hidden. So this person is not somebody that has been transparent with you. It's weird, though. It seems like you guys have been, I don't know. I think it's because of the King of Cups. It could be you. The King of Swords is always looking for some kind of clarity and truth. That's why that sword is always out. They usually stay detached and out of their emotions because that's how they gain more information. People who are heavily immersed in their emotions tend to not be as aware of what they're like the clarity that they're offering. So they're able to assess people and read people based on their emotions. And when this person is detached and out of their emotions, they get the most clarity. The problem with you is that you seem to be detached from your emotions too. With that King of Cups energy, like, they can't get anything off of you. All they know is that you're peaceable, you're kind, you're fair, you're balanced, you know. So they don't know, they're not getting the kind of clarity that they usually get from you. And I feel as if this could be someone who detaches from you. in order to try to read you more, but it's just not working. So this person doesn't really understand what the issue is or why they're not getting what it is that they want, but the moon is smack dab here, so it just kind of feels like it's their inability to give what it is that they want you to offer to them that is creating a division between the two of you. We also have insecurity. So someone feels powerless. This could be, okay, Gemini. So you might be dealing with a Gemini. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio with squad in the moon. And that King of Cups energy that we were getting initially. But it says this person just feels as if they're getting a no from you, but they're still digging because they're still accusing you of something. They feel insecure, they feel helpless, they feel as if something is happening to them or there's something that they cannot do or get out of. It feels like what they are trying to do is unproductive, and they feel powerless. I don't know if this is like powerless against you or powerless to do what it is that they're trying to do, or powerless to get the information that they're looking for. So someone does not feel like they're able to ask or get. So it doesn't feel like they're asking you. They may feel the Eight of Swords insecure. They don't feel comfortable asking you the question, okay? But there is something that they want to know, and it looks like this person is trying every other way to get it, but it's not working. What do you need to know about the King of Swords and the S.O.S? So the King of Swords is likely the one that's distressed. This Gemini could be the one that is experiencing some kind of distress, or they could even be like a ticking time bomb. This could be the person that you're actually detaching from, because what they want from you is not what you want from them. You may see that they're going through something, but you don't even want to know about it. It's kind of like if this person withheld the best things from you that could have been, helpful to you at this point in time. They don't need to tell you anything. They don't need to show you anything. They don't have to be open. It's like you're good on it. So this may have been someone you wanted clarity from before, but you don't want it anymore. Wow, we got the Ten of Cups with the King of Swords. They definitely have a vision of how they want things to be. It feels like they have a very clear vision of how they want things to be, but they don't feel that they are capable of doing it without your help. So they feel like they need you, they need your clarity, they need transparency from you in order to be able to feel that what they're intending to do is going to be like it's going to work out for them. This King of Swords energy with the Ten of Cups is like someone who does a lot of visualizing or daydreaming. They're in their mind a lot, okay? But they could be, give me one more card. I feel, because these are good cards, but with the S.O.S. and the distress and urgency and assistance is needed, it's like feeling something so good in your mind or visualizing something that is so good, but then when you look at your reality, you get extremely stressed because it's not your reality. And so there are other things that you need, or you need other people to cooperate. You need other people to see what you're seeing or to view you or what you want to do or how you want things to be. You need them to be on the same page with you. So this person is stressed because there's something they're trying to create, but it doesn't seem like it's a fit because they're not able to get some kind of information here. Give me a card on the Ten of Cups and the King of Swords. Yes, the High Priestess in reverse. I don't know. This person maybe is, I don't know. Let me read it. They can't get the information they're looking for. They can't get the information they're looking for. Maybe it's that they don't have access to it. Because the King of Swords is in the upright. It's like they're in their right mind. They're moving in their authenticity. This could just be a naturally kind of daydreamy person, or they tend to stay locked in their mind a lot. But they're trying to create something, and there's no way that they feel like they can do it without the information that they're looking for. But otherwise, they feel like something will work out really well. It's just like, I don't know. They could be looking at you. That could be the smoke. They feel like it's your fault. If they could read you, if they knew what was going on with you, if they knew, you know, how you were feeling on the subject of this, or what it is that you were doing, or how things were going for you, if they had this information, they feel as if this would be a go. So they may be blaming you for the reason why something is not as good, or it's not working out the way that they planned it to. Okay, let's see. This High Priestess card might be called something different in here. I think it's called the Pope in this book. Yep, the Pope. Misleading advice. Oh, wow. They could be moving or operating off of a belief system that is not grounded or rooted in the current truth. It's because they're listening to someone else, and the advice that they got was misleading. In the reverse position, the High Priest or the High Priestess signifies non-conformity and urges the Quran to consider less obvious and less orthodox approaches to resolve a current problem. So whatever they're thinking about doing now, or however they're thinking right now, whatever is happening is like trying to push them to take a different approach. This could be going from being more fantastical or daydreamy. Okay, like I said, this person could spend a lot of time fantasizing or something like that, to actually like just being realistic, being grounded, being rooted, being in the moment, right? Like they would get more clarity that way. It says, as conventional, tried and tested paths may not offer success. So maybe that's what used to work before. You just kind of think happy thoughts, and you know, people would be happy and people would do what it is that you want them to do. But that's not working anymore for this person. That's not working anymore for this person. What's funny is I feel as if this person, this sounds like a magician, because what they were doing was already unorthodox. That's why we have the moon here. It's spell work, doing things behind the scenes, doing things unhidden, able to manipulate and trigger emotional attachments and connections. So they were using the fact that you guys were soulmates, or the fact that you guys had some kind of emotional bond or connection, the fact that you were close friends. They were using that as an in with you, to get in with you emotionally. And then they were able to see what they needed to see, and they could just, you know, twist the storylines, or plant seeds, you know, thoughts, and it would just work out well for them. So they were manipulative. Wow. But it's not working anymore. This is a way that they did something before and it used to work, but it's not working anymore. It doesn't offer success. It says the tried and tested paths may not offer success. So this person, they done it before, it used to work, now it's not working, and that's why this person is stressed. It also warns that any advice sought may be untrustworthy or ill-matched to the client's true needs. So this may be somebody that used to, people wanted this person's advice, or they were asking for this person's advice because the King of Swords, they usually have something to say, or they always, you know, if you ask them something, they're going to figure it out. They're going to find the information. They're going to give you something. So they were in the know with something. They were in with somebody where someone valued their opinion, valued what they had to say and their input, and that gave them a foot in the door. But they're not getting that anymore, and whoever they were giving advice to, this person doesn't even see them as someone who is trustworthy. They don't feel that this person has the kind of advice or the wisdom that they're looking for. They don't feel like this person will, you know, is really suited to give advice on their particular needs. And they may have already gotten advice from this person and found it to be misleading. And that could be because they're not even, this is not even their advice. They were given advice from someone else in their life, and the person that was giving them advice, they were getting misleading advice, which is why what they're trying to do with you is not working. And the people that were looking for them to give information to, it's not working. Like, they're not coming anymore. For some of you, this kind of sounds like a reader too. It could be a reader that, like, you know, does readings for money, and they're losing clientele. All right, let's see. What's a squad in the moon? The devil. Spell work. Fucking spell work. Spell work. This person was manipulative. They were controlling you based upon your emotions, or trying to control your emotions. If someone has emotional strings, if they can, whether it's like trigger you into fear, they take advantage of that. They benefit off of that. Or if they can trigger you and get what you're excited about, or what you're happy about, or what you're in love with, or what you're connected to. It's like being able to find your triggers so that they know what button to push in order to get you to do what they want you to do. This is someone who, they just like control. They just like control. And it's not someone who feels secure about, you know, asserting this dominance or control, likely because they don't have a place where they're trying to put their control, like put their foot down. They're trying to put their foot down here in a situation or in someone's heart space, and they don't belong there. So they're not able to get in anymore because the way that they were manipulating their way in, it's not happening. It's been closed, or they feel closed off. What's the devil in the moon? This is Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces. What's the devil in the moon? The Tower in reverse. Something is, this connection was not going to last anyway. Someone was trying to just keep the lid on it. They were trying to keep the lid on it, delay catastrophe, fear of pain, avoiding tragedy, resistance to change and transformation. This person was trying to keep a situation from unfolding. They were trying to keep someone from discovering whatever was hidden so that they would not be rejected. You're no longer sipping from this person's cup. I don't care what they say, or like how fantastical their viewpoint is, or their energy. This could be someone who's displaying, and if it actually looks weird on a King of Swords. This is the reason why. Let me read the King of Swords. They're usually like serious, business minded, okay? Maybe even quiet. They're kind of aloof, right? So this is someone who's going from that to the Ten of Cups, like over the moon. Oh my God, I'm so in love. Oh my God, I can feel everything. Oh my God. Like, it's just all of a sudden this big energy that is coming from someone is not their authenticity. So I think that's what it is. Someone seeing through the smoke and mirrors. This King of Swords, this is how they move genuinely, but it's not resonating as this person. It's like they're not operating in their own senses. They're not operating from their own clarity. The High Priestess in reverse. I don't know if they're following what someone else told them to do. Like, just make it seem like... That's what I'm getting. Like, this is weird. It's like, you know what I'm visualizing? My dad. My dad just like... People are always shocked when he's super, super excited. But there's a genuine quality to when he's excited. And then there was like this forced excitement where it would be like he was trying to, you know, play with me or have a little joke with me. But it's not his authenticity. It's like he was trying. So there is like, you get a C for effort, right? Because he would be like, what are you doing, my little piglet? And he would just laugh hysterically, and I would be like, okay, can you just be regular, Dad? Like, you don't have to do that. So I don't know if that's what this is. It could be playful like that. I don't know. Oh no, that's weird. This deck does have a High Priestess card. I read the Pope. So what card is the Pope if it's not the High Priestess? Let's read this one. The High Priestess in reverse. When reversed, this card points to a lack of inner knowledge and problems arising from a failure to follow paths one knows intuitively to be right. In some circumstances, this may lead to unfulfilled potential or suppressed emotions, potential denied, lack of foresight. That's what's happening here. This person likely, they have clarity. They kind of know what to do. If they would just do what they know to do, what they know would work. This is like just being grounded. Like I said, being realistic. Usually the King of Swords is. So that's it. They're not really moving from their clarity and truth. They're not being authentic. But maybe this is what this person tends to do. They're capable of it, but they're choosing not to. And I think that's because they got advice. They got advice from someone, but what they told them to do was likely to hide their truth. Hold on one second. Okay, my baby just woke up. But let me slow this down a little bit because it's kind of like a story that's unfolding here. This King of Swords found out something or got clarity of something. And because of this clarity, they should know how to move. But the clarity pissed them off. With this distress, okay, and act with urgency, assistance needed, something blew up in this person's face. Something blew up in this person's face. So they're not happy about that. The King of Swords, like I said, is usually somebody who's serious. This could even be like a militant type of energy. Okay, this person has a mission and they're kind of like closing off to their true feelings and emotions, and they were misguided though, with the High Priestess in reverse. They were misguided by somebody that they look up to or they receive advice from, or like I said, they could have paid for, this advice. This could be a tarot reader or something like that, but misinformation. They were given the information to just pretend as if everything is fine or continue to move as if there is no issue or something like that. So that's what they're doing, but they're being seen. So they were trying to do this and hoping that this would get information from someone else. Like the fact that they are not experiencing, if they're not showing evidence of something, they felt as if this should manipulate another person that they're connected to. And that manipulation would give them the upper hand. But that's not working because they're not getting an emotional response from the other person. In fact, the other person could be mirroring them by not reacting either. So no reaction. Nobody's having any reaction. And this person, because their intention was to withhold their feelings from you in order to control or dominate you, for that reason, it's like the blowback is that this person feels powerless, unproductive. What they were trying to do is not working. They feel like a victim. They feel trapped, restricted, helpless, like they're in prison. They feel trapped. They feel caught, okay? But they were looking for dirt on you, and it seems as if now they're afraid that their dirt is being seen by you. That's what I'm getting. And they were hoping that this was going to take a while for this to happen. They actually thought, or they were misguided, that you would not be able to see if they would just pretend that everything, let's be happy. Let's be like someone's pretending like, oh yeah, everything's good. Oh my God, I'm just feeling however I'm feeling. And they thought it was going to get them right back in with you, and you would be all happy too, and you would start telling them what was going on with you, and they would get the information that they were looking for by pretending to match your energy. That's what I'm getting. But it didn't work. It was rejected. So they were trying to delay something from coming out, but it came out anyway. They were trying to delay a situation from transforming into something different or unexpected or unwanted, but they failed. Okay, I wanted to see the King of Swords right quick to see if it was something I was missing here. I get this person is laughing hysterically. That is so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable for me to be in a room with somebody who is like fake laughing and faking happiness. It's I don't know how to express it, but it is so uncomfortable for me. I am working on being more unbothered by it and just kind of ignoring it, but it has been in the past. It's a very uncomfortable situation. because I can't control my face expressions. I'm side-eyeing, you know, my eyebrows are turning up. Okay. Yeah, mature, assertive, business-like. The card tends to represent someone who is business or who is in business or law, and someone who will be of great assistance through a major difficulty in life. They could be assertive to the point of being domineering. This man can nevertheless be cold and remote in his interpersonal relationships. Yeah, they tend to do this on purpose. It actually pushes them into a more like lonely or isolated type of energy. But with this person's maturity, that may work well for them. And especially if like militant, you know, they were intending to get some kind, they were doing it on purpose for a reason, but that reason, they're not getting what they wanted out of it. Liam, turn that down, please. Okay. All right, that's all I'm getting from this. Let's pull another one. Let's see what's going on. It's 8:30. Oh, we up early today. It's winter break. I've been getting up early every day, but you up early too. We have numbing. You want to go to breakfast? You want to go out for breakfast today? No? Not yet? Okay. Why you roll your eyes? We don't have to. I was just asking. I can order me breakfast in if I want something different. I was just asking. Because we up so early. It's 8:30. We have numbing. We had, oh, okay, the King of Cups came back out. This King of Cups energy may not have anything to do with the last reading, but somebody is definitely out of their feelings, and I feel as if they're self-medicating themselves, not with like, you know, drinks, or I mean, I'm not saying they're not having drinks. If they are, it's just because it's adding to their vibes or adding to the contentment that they're already feeling. They could be smoking, but they're already good, or they don't have any issues that they're holding on to. It's not like they're using these things to fix their mood. It's like they're already in a good mood, and that good mood is causing them to do things that take them a little higher or encourage the like the prolonged activity of whatever energy they're in. It feels like they're definitely not experiencing any kind of like emotional difficulty. They could be relaxing or chilling. I was gonna say they're medicating themselves with their good feelings. Like there's something that somebody is extremely happy about something. Yeah, I'm like, period. It says extra dramatic, trying too hard, but this is not what's seen on the outside, but this is what's going on with this person in the inside. This person is feeling very good and accomplished because I feel as if they went hard, or they went extra, they went the extra mile for something, and they're feeling the contentment of it. But this person is like not expressing it, not letting it out. They're not talking about it, but you can just tell by, I mean, the King of Cups, Scorpio and Cancer specifically, not even Pisces. Pisces, they usually wear their emotions on their sleeve. You can tell if they're angry, if they're excited, if they're, you know, sad, or in love. All of those emotions are kind of like seen. Scorpios and Cancers tend to be able to mask their feelings very well and naturally, like it's just natural, because they're like monotone or peaceful. That's where the numbing energy is coming from. So somebody can't read you. They can't read you. And this may be, you have, ooh, you could have fixed, or you're relaxing now because there's some kind of issue here that you're not experiencing anymore. I'm not going to speak on it, but there is something here because I feel like you're not speaking on it. I'm not going to speak on it because I feel like you're not speaking on it, but it's something that you're feeling very good about, something that you've accomplished, or something that you worked out, and you may have done it single-handedly. Did nobody help you? Wasn't nobody there for you? This could have even just been emotionally. Nobody was, giving you the good energy. Nobody was giving you the clarity. Nobody gave you this closure. Nobody opened up. Nobody said sorry. Nobody said thank you or anything like that. But you did this. You got this emotional stability, and whatever this is extra, it's like an added benefit or an extra boost. For some of you, this is a new beginning for you. And who do you have to thank you for it? It's you. So somebody feeling really good about themselves. That's a Cancer or a Scorpio feeling really good. Really good about themselves. Very accomplished here. Spiritually woke. Self-aware. Cutting through illusions. And detaching from ego. Period. This is good energy. This is good energy. Okay, let's get specific with the tarot. Whoever you are, you too happy. Somebody is bound to be upset by this. I don't know why, but in those moments when you survive something that kind of was meant to put you, like, you were supposed to be immersed in your feelings. You were supposed to maybe possibly have drowned in them. I'm not saying that this was a specific person that attacked you, but it's almost as if life was testing you or trying you. Okay, something was trying to keep you stuck in some kind of emotional space that would not have been beneficial to you. And the fact that you got out of that, it always seems as if, because there was a lot of momentum and energy to keep you in those feelings, the fact that you're surviving that, it's like a blowback to anybody who was sending that negativity towards you. Okay, so I'm just feeling that. I'm feeling the karmic energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Missed chances, lack of foresight, deficiency, frustration, insecurity, stinginess, bad investments, and poor planning. You are not, somebody's financial issues are not burdening you. You are not burdened by somebody's financial issues. Hi, D7 Sun. Hi, Christy. Yeah, somebody's financial issues or financial struggles, what they aren't receiving, what they aren't getting, what's not working out for them. These don't feel like issues that are yours anymore. It could be that these are the same people who didn't give a fuck about what was going on with you. So now that they're going through something, you kind of feel, justified and at ease with not giving a fuck about what it is that they're going through. That's where the numbing energy is coming from. It's not like you're specifically trying to numb yourself or drown, your feelings out. No, you really don't have feelings about it. You aren't affected by it. So maybe someone thought that you were going through the same issues that they are, which is why they were expecting you to be drowning in your feelings. But instead you seem cold to the touch and yet very warm inside. Like happy and content is what I'm getting. The Page of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm telling you, somebody thought this for you. Someone had an unrealistic viewpoint or like however they were seeing you. Those goals that they had for you, that storyline they wrote out for you, not your fucking truth. Lack of progress. These are weapons that someone tried to form and they didn't form them for you. So who did they form them for? Likely this going back to them. It looks like this is what they're experiencing. The very thing they thought was happening to you is what's happening to them. Short-term focus, unhealthy lifestyle. This is not someone who is loyal to you. That's why you don't give a fuck. That's why you don't care. This is not someone you consider to have been loyal to you. This is not someone that you consider to be someone who is compromising or wants to truly work with you. You may see this individual as rebellious, like they literally work against you on purpose. So this person is frustrated. Yes, they're frustrated that you're cool and you're calm and you're collected and you seem to be happy and content and warm and having all these warm, fuzzy, confident feelings about yourself, or you're handling the fuck out of something and you're doing it just fine. And for some of you, you may have a cool temperament and vibe, but you are doing the most. Like this, your energy is extra. It's snowing again?
Yeah.
What? Well, no, I guess I don't want to drive in that. It might not get heavier though, but it kind of looked like it's already getting heavier. The snow looked like it's getting heavier right now. Okay. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. Yeah, they're frustrated. They're frustrated because you're unbothered. Look at, oh my God. Someone's plans for you blew back in their face. 2 of Wands and the 8 of Wands in reverse. That's negative energy that was sent to you. You were not a cooperative component. Maybe they sent it to a past version of you. Maybe they sent it to a lower vibrational version of you. I don't know who they sent it to, but you weren't there and you didn't care. What you were looking at is what you've accomplished, what you plan to accomplish, and what you feel very like completely equipped to accomplish. Okay, like I'm literally like somebody, I don't know, but it's giving a little bit arrogant. Like you popped the tit or you're holding your dick right now. Like that's what I'm getting with this extra. Like you could really play in this person's face is how you're feeling. You could play in this person's face, but it doesn't feel like you are. It doesn't feel like you are. But that's the amount of frustration and irritation this person has with you, as if you are playing in their face. All right. What's extra here? That's your towel. Oh, yeah, you know already. I was drying it off. I put it on top of your kitchen so it could dry off. Because you left the sink in the towel. You left the towel in the sink. And you can't do that just like we can't do it with the real sink. Because then it starts stinking when it's all wet. So I dried it off for you. Go clean your face. You got slob on your face.
Oh, yeah.
What you mean not yet? Clean your face. I can't look at you like that. You're too cute for it. This gonna be a good, we need grits. We need grits. Sugar and butter grits today. And toast. And sausages. That's sausage patties, grits, and toast. That's what I'm having. You probably gonna have eggs and grits, but yeah, this one of those days. All right. Extra anxiety, chronic burnout, losing faith, restlessness, stagnation, and exhaustion. So maybe you're not doing the most. Cancer, Scorpio, you're not doing the most, but somebody else could be doing the most towards you. Could be an Aries. Who's doing the most? They're burnt out though. Someone's doing the most towards you, like playing in your face. They're playing in your face, and you don't care. Or this is someone who is holding a grudge or complaining about things in your face, but you're unbothered. Two of Swords in reverse. Could be a Libra or a Gemini. This person is they have been very decisive about being able to trigger you. Maybe that's what they were able to do before, but not today is what I'm getting, or not anymore. You're not asleep, you're awake, you're aware of yourself. You're seeing through any illusion that would cause you to feel as if you need to come out of this comfortable space. And you've detached from your ego. So they probably were used to being able to trigger your ego, but that ego that they used to trigger, that ego has upgraded or changed. And this person is still trying to move the same with you, but you've changed. So yeah, it's not working anymore. They're anxious. And they're burning out. They're losing faith too. So if this is someone that really wanted to affect you and they just knew they could, it's pettiness. That's what I'm getting. It's pettiness. And I feel like you're feeling petty inside, but your pettiness is not responding. Like that is you being petty. So they're not feeling like they can do what they intended to do or get you to do what they intended you to do. They could be losing sleep, restlessness, or unable to sit still because this isn't working. It's like if they're not able to trigger you, then they're feeling overly conscious about something else that they need to do. Somebody can't sit still. And they're getting exhausted. They're getting exhausted. So they're overdoing. This is Page of Cups. Somebody tried to catfish you or play you, and you are awakened to it. And you're not responding to it because you don't need to. And they can't make you. You're unaffected by someone's shenanigans or someone's games. You're unaffected by it. You see it clearly. And this person is like doing the most to try to like, it's like charm. They're trying to charm you, or, you know, it's, have you ever sat still with somebody who continues to move around? It's like they're trying to move out of the sight of your vision, but you got like x-ray vision. So everything they're saying, everything they're doing, anything that's inauthentic, you see straight through it. This person is not comfortable. I don't know if they can't get away from you, but it's like they would rather be able to get away from you. Like they would rather not be in your line of vision because you have too much clarity, and they're getting tired of trying to move around or say something else to try to fix it. It's not working. Someone's getting stressed. They're stressing themselves out though. The King of Swords in reverse, a Gemini. Lack of structure, irrational code, and abuse of power. They were used to being able to dictate a situation, but they can't anymore. Their manipulation isn't working, and they're being seen as someone who is unjust. So it's someone that you no longer trust, and you don't feel bad about it because your soul has awakened you to the fact that this person is untrustworthy. So maybe your ego wanted to hold on to this connection or hold on to this person, but your spirit is causing you to let go, and it's setting you free. I heard let sleeping dogs lie. This person is asleep or something like that, and they've been lying, and that's why they can't wake up, because they can't accept the truth. But you see the truth. We got the Queen of Swords. You see the truth. You're seeing straight through this individual. You might have some Gemini placements too, or you just have a very strong there's a strong side of you. There's a very like legal side to you or something like that, like just right, wrong. There is no in between. You're very decisive on certain things. Maybe there are certain things that there is no confusion about. There is no maybe or nothing like that. It's a yes or a no for you on certain situations. Anyway, it feels as if you have separated or detached from this individual, so they're not affecting your clarity. They're not affecting your vision. And like I said, they can't get out of your line of vision. You're seeing straight through them. For some of you with the King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in the upright, this could be someone that you detached from, you got a divorce from, maybe you were married to, or you had some kind of legal issue with this individual, or maybe like a justified grievance with this person or something like that. But you're being seen as having the upper hand. You're being seen as having the clarity. You're being seen as the person that was honest or justified, and this person is being seen as a liar, untrustworthy. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So someone is juggling ideas or like trying to figure out a new path through this. It could be the very same person. Who's the Two of Pentacles? They're going to have to try a new approach because the old way of dealing with you or handling you is not working anymore. Yeah. So what did I say? They're going to have to find a new way. It's the world. It's the world. What you say, Christy? Yes, you're going through, okay, mediation, like in court. Okay, yeah. Well, you're being seen as the person that has the upper hand. You're being seen as the person who is getting, like the judgment is in your favor. Some of you could be a Libra, but also Libra has to do with justice. So this person has no choice. I mean, they have options, but the options is not what they did before. So if this is what they were doing before, which don't look like shit, it looks like trying to trigger somebody, being petty, playing games, trying to change people's perspectives, asking for things that you know you didn't do, making bad investments, being stingy and then insecure when you have a deficiency because you know this person isn't going to be there for you. It's just like those games. That's what it is. It's just childish fucking games. And that's crazy because the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords really represent maturity. So these are likely individuals, or this is a person that's even older than you actually. So you would expect more, or they're supposed to be mature. Maybe they carry themselves that way, or they try to on the outside, but in the inside, you are just awakened to too much clarity, too much certainty, and you can't go back to that. And this person has no choice now but to either do this balancing act, which I feel like they're getting tired of doing, where they're like standing on their head and doing all these extra things that you didn't ask them to do, instead of just accepting their truth and getting real with you. Like stopping the act and just being themselves. The King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's, you're doing like a juggling act. You're pretending, or you're playing. You're looking like a clown instead of just being who you really are, which is someone that you probably could have a justified conversation with. You said you were going through mediation. It's probably a situation that literally you guys could sit down at a table and talk to one another about. There's no need to even have the justice system involved in it, possibly, if this person would move uprightly, but they're not. And so you're already moving forward. You aren't even looking for them to anymore. And this person was just still trying to see if they could get you to move out of character or out of body, trying to get you out of body, out of your right mind, out of your clarity. Okay, they wanted you to move irrationally, but it's not working. They're the ones that's looking irrational now. So they're going to either have to put this game down and move forward, realistically with you, or they're going to be stuck. And it looks like you're moving forward, which means that things will work out well for you, and this person may not even get what they're due. Like they may not get anything. Something could be balanced, but they're going to miss out on it if they don't choose to move forward. The world, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, significant. All right, y'all, let's do one more. I'm the pink card. That pink card, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
That's mine. See, that's me and my pigtails. I'm putting pigtails in my hair today. All right, let's see. Spilling the beans. Okay, something's cat's out the bag, or something's being seen here. Uh-oh. Is this reindeer games? I just saw somebody with those reindeer ears on their car. Let's see. Rebound in reverse. Oh, maybe. Somebody who was flighty, somebody who was playing games with you, someone who was in and out. You're seeing this. Love bombing you, overly attentive, showering you with affection, but because they were manipulating, trying not to be seen for who they really are and what they really had going. Hopefully the sound didn't go out. That was the alarm going off. But okay, I feel like an alarm went off in somebody's life here. It woke their person up, or this is you. Secrets are being revealed that you can't trust this person that you were giving your heart to. This person is flighty. They're unpredictable. Their true intentions and motives, how they truly feel about you, you don't really know what their truth is anymore, because they hide so much and because they pretend so much. if this is someone that you were considering or someone you used to have an official relationship with, I'm getting that you're no longer in that relationship and there is no chance of a rebound. There's no chance of reconnecting, and that's why. Because they're still doing the same things that they used to do. They haven't changed anything. They're not being honest with you. They don't show love to you genuinely because they appreciate you. They only do it like when they get caught for something that they were up to. When their secrets come out. When the cat's out the bag. When their lies come out. That's when all of a sudden they're kind and nice and they want to do shit. That's not genuine. That don't mean that you care. That means that you know that you fucked up and you got caught. So you're gonna have to pay to play now. But this is somebody I'm guessing you would have extended your love, or you would have extended your authenticity, or you may have even considered this person in the connection that you used to have. You may have went back to that if they would just be real, be honest, be authentic and genuine, and if they would be trustworthy. The reindeer games, if they would have stopped the reindeer games, but they never did. One more card. This is tiring and draining. So this situation you probably have been out of for a while, and maybe it's just now coming out here or spilling the beans. This is what this person is finding, is that you have more clarity of them than they ever thought you did. This could have been someone who was truly believing that you were believing their love bombing, that you really thought they genuinely cared about you, not really seeing that you may know what a real true relationship looks like when somebody actually cares. So it was easy for you to look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not how it goes. So I don't know. It's somebody who didn't think you had the potential to be able to see through something that you do. Yep. Masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. We have manly like this. I don't know who they've been getting advice from, of what a man is, what a real man is, or how a real man moves. But whoever they were using as their muse, or whoever they were looking up to for this advice, yeah, no, I'm sorry, but they did not steer you right. If this is you or this man in your life, they did not steer this man right. They did not steer this man right. What they taught them was how to put up an ego or a front that the world would be okay with. But they did not teach them how to truly embody what a real man is. Looking good on the outside is one thing, but it don't matter when you don't have anything else to back it up, when you're not genuine, when you really don't care, when you're actually more in love with you and yourself and you feel like it's just a lie. You are more in love with you and yourself then you genuinely want to extend. Like, you don't even have enough to extend love or appreciation to anybody else, because what you're loving about yourself is only what's on the outside. So what's going to happen when this female or your wife or whatever, this person that you're connected to, what happens when they're having a bad hair day or they're not dressed the way you want them to? Suddenly you don't even know what to appreciate or what to love about this person, because you were taught that as long as you pull it all together on the outside, as long as you appear to be something, as long as you have this ego, that's enough to be loved. But that's not true love. You have to love yourselves even on the worst days. Otherwise, you can't love nobody else. The love that you give to them will never be authentic. And this may be someone who went in and out with love for you, which is why they would consistently have to make up for how they would treat you, because I don't know if this person just treated you bad when they felt like you couldn't see yourself, or when you didn't live up to what their expectations of a real man or a real woman would be. But I feel like they had some really unhealthy expectations, or real unhealthy like foundation of what a real woman or a real man is. Like the lines were crossed. I don't know, more bad advice. What's spilling the beans? Let's hurry up with this one, because I don't like this much draining. What's spilling the beans? Probably old energy. Okay, so maybe it's transformed or something is better now. We do have the Ace of Swords, yeah. Well, you know what? The truth came out. So when the truth comes out, things have to change. It does feel as if There are new opportunities. There's a breakthrough. Someone has clarity. They're no longer under the illusion that they were before. But this has brought forth some kind of conflict. This could be because you have chosen to not deal with this person anymore. Especially if this went on for a long time. Official status in reverse. This could have been someone that you separated from, but you were already in official connection with this person. You bought their shit continuously, maybe for a long extended period of time. So yeah, this is definitely a situation that once it comes to clarity that this is really who this person wants to be, this is the way that they see reality, this is what they think that like life is supposed to be, this is what they believe a relationship consists of. It's like, okay, well then there is nothing that I can do with you on that, like on the subject of a real connection. No, we are not getting back. We're never ever ever getting back together. I just heard that. But rebound in reverse, yeah, it's a no. It's a hard no for you. And there's a conflict or someone wants to push against this. Yep. This is a change here where someone kind of always thought there will always be a possibility. And now they're feeling as if there is no more possibility. You have transformed and you have changed in a way that this person has resisted. So they got the clarity like you got the clarity, but they chose not to do anything differently and think that just because they're looking good again that you were going to just tap in or fall in. Christy said never. Yeah, no, that's not, oh my God. It's so much of that superficiality. Come on now. So anyway, they saw the truth like you saw the truth. You allowed that truth to transform you. You had a changed mind. It's likely changing your life. This person decided to do the same thing and play the same reindeer games. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. What's love bombing? Are they still doing this? That's crazy. I mean, unless they're trying to pay for, you know, because it looks like this person owe you. I would say they owe you something for all of the shit the bullshit that they put you through, especially if it's years of it. Come on now. You just gonna keep insulting my intelligence time and time and time and time again, and then you allowed this person to because you were trying to avoid the conflict of what you inevitably knew was going to happen, which is a complete and total breakdown or separation, the dissolvement of this connection and the way that you used to be with this individual. So yeah, I would say go ahead, keep love bombing me, keep buying things, keep doing things, do everything, because you fucking owe me if that's the truth. But if they're thinking that that's going to change something with you in the here and now for that specific intention that they have of getting back with you, it's a fucking no. That's what I'm getting. What's love bombing here? Overly attentive, showered with affection for personal gain. 8 of Cups in reverse. They're being stagnant. This is not even a good decision for them, and they know it. They're back and forth with themselves of, you know, can I buy back this individual's trust? Can I buy back the connection that I had? Can I fix this? They're indecisive about that. They really don't feel like they're going to get anywhere. They also feel like you are no longer charmed by them. You're no longer swayed by this little shit that they do. Oh God. You see what I'm, oh, this is even some, what they were doing was so small. What did I just watch? It was Choo Choo and Quan. I started to record it and put it on my TikTok. It was so funny. But it was like he was teaching his uncle how to get a girl online, on live. He like, this how you get the girls, you know, to DM you or whatever. He like, you know, you say something in they chat or whatever, and then when y'all go out, he was like, you want to really get that girl hooked, give her $5 and like a you know, a peppermint. And his uncle looked at him like he was so stupid. He like, $5. That's how this person is. Like, they giving you the littlest bit of anything. This is one flower. You deserve bouquets of flowers, probably daily, from this person for whatever the hell they put you through. But that one little flower, it's like, oh, thank you, I guess. But yeah, you're not swayed by that. And maybe you were. You could have been a person who was very humble. And the littlest thing that somebody would do for you, you would be like, oh, thank you. Even if it was the $5 trick, you know, you would think in your mind, like, are you kidding? But maybe, you know, you would give them the benefit of the doubt. Hear me out. You would give them the benefit of the doubt, like maybe that's all this person has. So okay, all right. Somebody cook you a meal and it look good, ain't got no taste, not a lick of salt, not a lick of no kind of seasoning or nothing like that, no ingenuity. They didn't even cook what you like, but they tried. But really, this person was capable of so much more. They literally did the least. And you were appreciative of the least amount of effort that this person put forth for you until you realized that they were doing it to manipulate you. That this silly motherfucker really thought that that was good enough for them to get the whole bag from you. They want official status. They want your heart on the string. They want your complete and total. I feel like this person wanted you to be completely exclusive with them only. But they're offering you just a... Yeah, so you are not enchanted by them. That little magic, the magic is dead. The magic is gone. You're seeing it for what it is. And, even if you're still appreciative, you could be that type of person. You're appreciative of whatever they choose to do. Thank you. But at the same time, is it going to buy you me? No, of course not. You said child support, alimony, plus military. Oh, good for you if that's what you're about to get, as opposed to what they were doing, which I'm assuming you're going to get a whole lot more by taking it to the court. Good for you. You also said, wait, no more Miss Nice Girl, period. Nice girls, nice guys, they tell us that our whole entire lives. They finish last, but we judge ourselves harshly. But we live in a world, people do not play fair. So, you are a commodity when you do. You're a commodity when you are genuinely nice, because you feel the best when you get to be. But you just have to make sure that you're doing it with people who can, it has to be reciprocal. It has to be reciprocal. People can pretend to be nice all the whole entire time, or they look nice on the outside, but that ain't nice. That ain't nice. All of what you're asking for somebody, from someone, and you're giving them like the littlest pinch of anything. You're a user and an abuser of trust and an abuser of nice people, and that's why there are not many nice people left. That's why. Because survival. You have to survive first, and then you can get back to a place where you can be nice, because you don't give a fuck if somebody plays in your face or if somebody doesn't give it back. No sweat off your back. But when you are climbing or getting to the goals that you're trying to get to, you need people who can be mutual. So no, nobody had time for this. What's my boo in reverse? Did you say something, boo? Leah, you say something to me?
Yeah.
What? What? It's okay if you didn't. I just thought that you did. I thought you was talking to me and I missed it. No?
Yeah.
Oh. It's okay. You don't got to make nothing up. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. I really thought, I don't know, for a second I thought I heard you say something and I thought you was talking to me and I missed it. Okay, what's my boo? It says, Libra. This is healing more than just this connection. For you, this is healing every single relationship that you have ever had your entire life. Maybe it's helping you, I feel, to feel justified with certain situations that you were constantly giving a side eye to, or you were questioning yourself about this connection, questioning your truth, questioning your vision, things you never said anything about. You didn't speak up on these things, but now you have clarity. Nice. Oh yeah. You got donuts in there. Them little donut holes. It says, yeah, this is helping you to rest your mind, your spirit, your heart. I feel like you're nice. You are nice to a fault, which means that when someone naturally, people who are genuinely nice and you actually feel good about being nice, maybe even feel good about doing something for someone that they're not doing for you. You feel good about that. When you have to detach, or when life causes you to change, you should know it was a reaction and it was likely justifiable. But for you, you could question yourself. You could become overly concerned with, is this okay? Is this right? Should I do this? Are you paying attention to what was done to you while you changed? That's not how you want to be. But somebody else asks that from you. They're asking for a lesson, probably a lesson that a lot of people didn't give them. But this, you have the opportunity to show this person how things really move in reality. You don't play people like that. If you care about something, then you're going to invest. You're going to be all in. You're going to give what you have. If you want somebody to give their all to you, you have to be willing to give your all to them. You cannot breadcrumb and play with things that really mean something to you. Because that's what you're telling the universe. Oh, it means this much to me. But it means everything to you? And then you want to be upset when the universe snatches it away from you? Are you fucking kidding? So yeah, you need to rest. You need to relax. And this is probably giving you a peace of mind. This is something that you've been contemplating about. But the contemplation is over, honey. This is time for recuperation, rejuvenation. And you are likely retreating into your sanctuary. Not saying that you're being alone, the window is open, but you are like open for reciprocal connections or open for people who hear you. And not, maybe you're not saying it openly, but they hear your truth. They see your truth. They're going to respond to your truth. They're going to meet you in your truth, with their truth. Okay? Yeah, it'll be a lot better. Your next connection, nobody will ever get over on you like that. And it don't even have to just do with romantic connections. Like I said, this is healing something within you with every single relationship you have ever had in your entire life. You deserve what you give. You deserve reciprocity. You deserve mutual connections, mutually beneficial connections. It's a lot of different ways to add value to somebody. It's a lot of different ways to add value to somebody. And Mr. Nice Guy and Mr. Nice Girl, you like to be nice in all of the ways, meaning you probably touch every single one of the love languages. You try to hit every single one in your relationships. And this is someone who was literally using one of those love languages and not even going full in with the one. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It's an absolute no. For anybody ever, just say no. Just say no. And if they really want it, they'll come back better. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Hi, Andrea. Hello, my beautiful sister and family. Thank you for the positive vibes. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Machismo. 5 of Wands in reverse. Compromise, resolving dispute, cooperation, tension release, peace, avoiding conflict, and solutions. So, I mean, you can expect better. You can expect better. Especially if you're willing to let go of whatever the grievance was from before. I do feel as if this person still is trying to hold on to you, or they want to, but they're still like penny pinching, or they're still not ready to fully give to you. But they feel bad about who they've been. So that means that there's some acceptance, which means there can be healing, which means that this person can be better moving forward. So there is a possibility for a better outcome, but I just, I mean, it is what it is. This is somebody, though, that's kind of starting from the ground up. So they may not be what you're looking for currently, but it does feel like they now see something they didn't see before. Okay, you guys, I'm going to lead a reading here. What you saying, Drake? 100. It resonates. I cut him off already. He's a Leo. Good for you. All right, you guys, I will see you in the next. Oh, he a Leo. Come on, Leo. You're supposed to lead with the heart. You're supposed to lead with the heart. You the leader in it. Oh no. All right, well, maybe he'll get back in touch with his truth. And yeah, at the very least, it'll be better for you. But yeah, Leo's egos is a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker. So yeah, I don't know. It may take a while. They might go to war first before they change over a new leaf. That's why we have clarity, spilling the beans. They find out, and then they go to war, and then it gets better moving forward. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here, and I will see you guys in the next live. Bye. And thank you for the good vibes. Bye-bye.
Yep.